Welcome, Pisces. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your winter solstice reading. The winter solstice is on the 22nd of December of 2023. In the northern hemisphere, this is the longest night of the year. This opens up the entrance of the sun into Capricorn and symbolizes the return of the light. This is an entree into the building up of the internal flame, the internal inspiration, the divine light as we move into the season of retreat, silence, hibernation, stillness. And this is for the northern hemisphere, but for the southern hemisphere, this is the opposite. This is their summer solstice, when you will be experiencing the sun at its zenith, and therefore you're looking at claiming your place in the sun, your position in the world, where you belong in the external environment. So I have mixed the African and the Tarot of the Divine together into one deck. I'll clarify with the Crow Tarot and finish off or integrate oracle cards along the way. I appreciate your presence. That's the most important thing. For me to be able to do what I do, I also appreciate all the support, especially the donations that I receive from all of you. It helps and it matters to me. So your overall energy, Pisces, is the Hermit card. The Hermit is about your going within for answers. This is about your ability to establish your own authority. It doesn't matter it's not that it doesn't matter what others think, because you are seeking out your teachers, your guides, those people that you respect and that you believe understand you and your purpose here. But you are less influenced by the opinions of others and more reliant on your own authority. You've earned the right to be who you are. And this card is really a reinforcement of that power and ability to go within into your own experiences, to seek that light that you have captured from the mountaintop, and to implement your authority, your voice into the world in the way that you see fit. In the present, we have the Eight of Swords. In the past, the Two of Wands. And in the present, in the future, the Page of Swords. A lot of tension, a lot of anxiety, a lot of concerns, or looking for a clear direction from the input of a lot of different ideas. This is clarifying why the necessity for the Hermit is so important. You have experiences, you have ideas and information about a lot of different ways to go about things, and you're sorting those in your mind constantly. You're churning those over. You're overthinking something. You're analyzing something to death from every possible vantage point. And it is exhausting you. It is even putting your health at peril. So this is indicating that there is some choice that you have to make, some opportunity that's being offered to you, coming from your own desire to grow and expand, but you're not sure if it's the right offer or the right opportunity, or you're not clear on the way forward here. In part, this is counseling you to get more information. You don't have enough information to make the choice that you need to make. You're not able to seek the wisdom, the authority from within based on your own values and experience if you don't have enough information. This is actually encouraging you to stay in conversation, to keep asking questions. as long as you're asking questions, you're being curious, and you're doing your own independent due diligence, you're doing your own research, the choices will become clear to you. The way forward will become clear. So that's important because the initial offer may be that rather limited. And it really isn't about it being small or large. It is about seeing the potential of the opportunities before you, the choices that you can make. And whichever way you turn, it is important that you keep asking questions and asking for more information. In the past, the Two of Wands is clarified by the Eight of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. Well, this is wonderful. You are addressing some internal self-doubts that you are experiencing with your hard work, diligence, discipline, and devotion to self-improvement, to self-development. You're understanding that whatever area you don't feel clear about, whatever areas you have likely been criticized for or penalized for, you are able and willing to improve on your skills in that direction, not by focusing on what you aren't on your weaknesses, but by focusing on your strengths, by perfecting the things that you do well to the best of your ability, by putting in the diligence, by allowing this hard work and discipline to be transformed into love for your craft. This craft is representing your preparing yourself to meet any opportunity with the best skills, attitude, and energy that you can summon. This is about you being prepared to do your best. In the present, the Eight of Swords is clarified by the Two of Swords and the Page of Cups. The Two of Swords and the Two of Wands is giving me a very similar sense, but the Two of Swords is talking a little bit more about information that is close at hand, some impersonal or internal look at your objective conditions, strengths, resources that is difficult for you to make. This can be some aspect of the way that you work in relationships as a result of your upbringing or your conditioning, some area of effort that is difficult for you to be honest about or look about. This can even be about a partnership that is not helping you in the way that you think it could or should or you assume it is. There's something about your own effort, your own conditions, your own temperament that needs to be honestly addressed. And until you do that, you're not able to really get the answers, to ask the questions, to find the information that is most relevant to you, that will actually help you to cease this overthinking. In fact, it's self-honesty that is going to put a halt to this overanalysis, this brain churning, this constant rotation of ideas, strategies, information, possibilities that you can't seem to rein in. And what's needed, I think, here is for you to open up your heart to the possibility of forgiving yourself. There's something that you feel you've done wrong, you're embarrassed or ashamed about, some quality that you have or some experience you've had that you have a difficult time being honest about, looking at closely. And in so doing that, you are asking to open your heart to yourself, allowing yourself to forgive yourself for any mistake that you perceive you've made. And when you do that, you'll actually understand better that whatever it is you're afraid that signals some weakness, failure, or error on your part may be nothing of the sort. It may have been a best effort failure that is not about anything that you can't improve on. And you're showing me that you are improving everything that you can. You're working to develop yourself or evolve yourself. But you're also putting yourself, I believe, in a positive position to address this. Maybe you're working with a counselor, a therapist, a friend, or someone that is supporting your ability to trust your own authority. There are trust issues here that you must address on your own behalf. You can't trust your authority if you're blaming yourself or feel that you have done something in error. And you have to forgive yourself. I am imagining that it's very easy for you to forgive others because you're a Pisces. You can see how it's connected, how others are fallible. I think it may be more difficult for you to forgive yourself. In the future, the Page of Swords is being clarified by the Six of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. Well, it may be helpful to see that this process of improving yourself, of looking closely at any internal obstacles you have, to forgiving yourself, to ceasing the over analysis, the worry, the anxiety, the concern, the churning that is destroying your health in many ways, is your willingness to develop yourself in order to equalize, harmonize, and balance your relationships. There's a relationship from the past that you're being called on to balance, to heal, to look objectively as possible, but with compassion at how you have given and received love, attention, or care in a way that can evoke some positive memories of the gifts of playfulness, of the gifts that you have gained through that relationship, through that time of your life. That is unlocking perhaps this ability for you to trust in yourself, to trust in your own wisdom and your own experiences, and to build towards that independence that you are so deserving of. This independence is about your ability to cultivate your own garden. And this is a direct line from your willingness to develop yourself, to invest in perfecting, improving on your skills, your energies, your attitude, whatever it is that you feel you need support with, you're giving that to yourself. And that's giving you the courage to face these harder truths about yourself, that you are forgivable for, I don't know if that's a word. I'm going to pull a Starry Beginnings Oracle card and ask you, Pisces, if this message is resonating for you, to please like this video, share it with others who may enjoy it, comment below, and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. I know that seems like a long ask, but I do appreciate all the support that you give me. And I pulled You Are Bright Energy. Color uplifts you. I think there's a message in here for you creatives. The reference to color is putting me in mind of some kind of visual aesthetic that you cultivate, you practice, you develop in a way that speaks to expansiveness, inclusion, trying new things, improving on our visual experience of the world. And I pulled from Flora and Fauna of Africa the octopus card. And the flower associated with that is feverview. And the key word is flexibility. The octopus card reads, make progress, not announcements. Your next win requires some privacy. You can multitask and be more efficient without the distractions. That's beautiful. So I'm going to clarify with the Crow Tarot the Eight of Pentacles in the past with the Eight of Pentacles. Love that. And the Strength card to the Five of Swords. Indeed, your ability to work on yourself, to build your own strengths up, to polish your skills, to refine your approach, your energy, your loyalty, devotion, and love for your craft is what is leading you, giving you the strength you need to face the hard truths that you need to unlock. This is about building trust in yourself because you have the authority. You believe in yourself, but you have to trust yourself. And there is a challenge here for you to gain that courage through the efforts you're currently making to go through that process of self-forgiveness. In the present, the Two of Swords is clarified by the Five of Wands, and the Page of Cups is clarified by the King of Wands. Yeah, there is some outward struggle. There's a conflict going on within you. It can be externalized among your co-workers, your collaborators, your friends or family members. But this outward struggle is really affected by your inward struggle, your confusion, your concern, your anxiety about the best way to move forward. And as you open your heart, you gain the confidence to actually shine your light, to be your playful self, to allow yourself to be creative, to not judge your efforts. And this is important for you. You have been judged, and you feel unconsciously that you are judging yourself unfavorably for something that you've done in the past or something you've experienced. And so you are releasing that. You're gaining the strength and the confidence to face this and to allow yourself to lighten up, to breathe, to be joyful, to be creative. These are your superpowers. The Six of Cups in the future is clarified by the King of Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles in the future is clarified by the Moon. Interesting, because the favorable memories that are helping to inspire this balancing of more emotionally rewarding experiences, more pleasurable approach to your relationships, particularly in the past, is very much impacted by a father figure. This can be a partner, it can be a friend, it can be someone you work with, probably in an authoritative position, who appears to counter you so that you see yourself as your own authority, but this other authority is having a challenging impact on your ability to see yourself favorably as leader, as owner of your own experience. So there may be some conflict or memory around, or childhood memory around a father figure, a brother. It can be a female as well. The gender is not important, but it's someone stern, someone who has been, who is quite logical, and also highly intuitive, that is creating the sense that your independence feels elusive. This person is having an impact on you that is clouding up your ability to be independent. This is someone you're tied to unconsciously that is pulling at you. In fact, it feels clear that your experience with a father figure is actually an unconscious stumbling block for you at this time. Your relationship with them is unclear. Your desire to be independent, to be solvent on your own terms, to cultivate your own garden, to be prosperous, to be abundant, to be comfortable and secure is somewhat occluded by this relationship that is hanging over your efforts. I'm going to finish off this reading with a Language of Flowers card. And I've pulled the nasturtium. And the key word here is grounding. The beginning is where you need to be. And my strong sense is that you're double downing on efforts to evolve your own experience, to improve upon your own strengths, to showcase your strengths, to not focus on your weaknesses, is what is helping you to persevere through this challenge to the economic, independent abundance that you seek. Thank you so much, Pisces, for this reading. Until next time, namaste.